stream.
Yeah, of course it was you. Guys, it's the madness hour. It's the Friday night takeaway with me, Mr. B. And I guess who you're going to see once I do this. Good evening, guys. Welcome to the Friday night takeaway. Today we have a mixture, couple of old faces and a couple of very, very new faces. So we're gonna go first with Sid. How you doing, Sid?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm all right. Thanks for having me on tonight.
That's all right. That's all right. I thought you would have hidden, knowing the form that your team is in. Obviously, we can tell that you're.
We don't hide. We don't hide. Win, lose, or draw, we are here. We are Tottenham. We don't hide.
Oh, I love you. I love that. That's what I like to hear. This is for you, Ollie. Why can't I get you up on big screen? You know.
Why you got to ruin mine?
Just
ruin
leave
mine,
him where he is.
There we
go.
Where he
is. They're already top of the table.
Yeah, I've got the biggest smile here tonight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. How you doing, Mr. B? Thank you for having me on.
No, that's no problem, man. That's no problem, man. It's been a long time coming, man. It's been a long time coming. But look, I know we've got your North London rival on here, so I'm expecting this to be a little bit spicy. To be fair, CALLULA,
I like Sid's a good
how are
lad.
you, my dear?
I'm good. I say, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not happy with the London teams. Manchester's where it's at, so that is it for me. But other than that, I'm ready to see the Spurs and Arsenal get it together. So I'm ready.
And finally, before we get everything going, God, what am I doing? That one. You know what, Brush? I can't do it. Brush.
It's all
how
good.
You doing, big man?
I'm great, thank you.
Done it.
There we go. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here as always, Mr. B. Lovely little break we had with the cup games and that. So yeah, getting back into the swing of things with the Premier League. Let's go.
That's what I like to hear. So look, before we kick on, obviously, it's not quite in the order that I had, but Chelsea, obviously they've played. It is a Premier League kind of preview show. Before I go any further, that's a lie. Let me say hello to Talk MU, right there. How you doing, matey? Bill Baggio, we see ya. Bilal, I got your name right. Why is there no takeaway for you tonight, man? Niall, big up, man. Yeah, Chelsea.
What a fucking mess. Chelsea? Do we have to talk about Chelsea?
Yeah, well, look.
Why not?
We don't have to. It can be very.
Well, I was still waiting for Chelsea to sign my nan. They were signing everyone else. I put my nan forward. I was like, yeah, sign it.
If the transfer window ran for another week, CALLULA, she would have been signed up.
Yeah, exactly. They were taking anyone and their nan. And I was thinking, yeah, nan, it's the time.
It's funny because I've heard your nan is pretty good.
Yeah, like, she you know, the funny thing is, right, is that I'm now got to be a bit dubious about what you know about my nan.
Give her a football, get her on the show. We'll get her doing kick-ups.
Guys, they've spent what they spent.
We've done Mr. B already.
600 million?
Yeah, basically, what is it? The Bundesliga or whatever has not spent altogether as much as Chelsea has spent. So Chelsea's got it, they got the moolah.
But I reckon Potter's going to be gone by the summer. Potter will be gone by the summer. And I reckon, sorry, Sid. I reckon they're going to bring your man in, Conte.
Conte, what? Back to Chelsea?
Conte to Chelsea in the summer.
He won't go back to Chelsea.
He will. They've got the moolah, mate. That's what they need. And you don't give him the bread.
I'll tell you what, Luis Enrique's a free agent.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
So that's probably where they'll look to.
Lampard's a free agent as well.
I think Lampard's card's marked.
Oh, we got a joke here.
God, look. I mean, look. I have no problem not talking about Chelsea. To be fair, but I just think they're in a mess. And like you said, I don't think Potter's going to last more than the summer. I think the job's too big for him. The fact that he's had to drop players who he bought, told them they can't play in the Champions League. He's already kicked a banger man.
Yeah,
out of the Champions.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
What I will say is that it was Felix for me. It was Felix. Like Felix said to the manager, "I need some time off." No, you can't have any time off. I'm just going to get a red card instead.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
I don't think
when was he back today?
No, he's suspended.
No.
You don't?
No, he's still gone.
Yeah.
Fucking
He's suspended.
That club's a mess. I'm glad anyway. Let's all laugh at Chelsea, to be fair. But guys, the real reason why you're here. January, obviously we spoke about Chelsea. Our own clubs all did individual business. Some loaned a couple, some bought a couple, bought 3 or 4, some bought 1. And in Everton's case, they didn't buy anybody. What are we looking at? Guys in the chat as well. If there's anybody there, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Best transfer signing. I'm gonna start with you, Brush. What's the best signing of the January transfer window?
Do you know what? I'm gonna go to the man to the right of me who's got the biggest smile in the room. I think Arsenal did some very shrewd business. Trossard, I think, is a lovely addition. And I know a lot of Arsenal fans have hated on the Jorginho transfer, but I think that's quite smart business as well. I think lessons were learned, especially from last January when United and Arsenal were the 2 teams who didn't have anyone and didn't make the top 4. So I think they've learned their lessons from that. And they're very much up there for the title now. So, yeah, they've strengthened.
Love you, Brush. You can come on my show anytime.
It hurts me to say it, but yeah, they've done very good business. Trossard, very versatile, can fill in a couple of positions, adds that bit of quality, strengthens the whole team. And with Jorginho as well, he's got the experience. He's been there, he's done it. And in a possession-based team, he's technically gifted. The only downside is probably his physicality, but doesn't really matter too much. Tidy bit of business.
Anybody else? Is there a specific player?
I mean, I was going to go Jorginho.
As it sells?
I was going to go Jorginho simply because I logged in to watch the Armory TV, right? And these men were kicking off. Like, they were talking about, like, cancelling their membership. Bruv, I've got a season ticket, all right? And when I saw Jorginho come up, I was like, I'll take that all day of the week. Like, I could not believe the mass panic about... It's like, he's a backup player. He's going to sit on the bench. He'll come on in the last 25 unless Partey's injured.
It's an upgrade on Lokonga. I don't see what the fuss is about. And obviously, you lot have got the money there as well. Like, I can understand the frustration and not getting Salcido, but that money's not going anywhere in the summer. So potentially, you're going to go for him or a Declan Rice or someone in the summer. So
right, it's a 12-month contract. Is it 12 million? It's nothing. And all these people are breaking down. But like, people used to say to me, "Are you Arteta out?" And I'm just like, mate, I pay way too much money to watch my club to be Arteta out. I just back my club through and through. Like, I backed my club through worse signings than Jorginho. I tell you that. I mean, I remember signing Shamak, mate. Like, we're talking about a guy who's won the bloody European Championships, Champions League. I'm like, I'll take a bit of this.
Much happier times those were. Let's talk about Pascal Siga.
Javinho. I even made up a song for Javinho, and people wanted to kill me in the ground. It was quite a good song, actually. It was "Living on a Prayer." Because obviously when Jorginho was coming on, you were.
Was that in reference to his hairline? Because his hair was living on a prayer.
He's got great hair. Javinho, we're living on a prayer. When I used to whap that one out, people used to get very angry with me. Like, very angry. but who cares? It was good. So yeah, I'll take Jorginho all day of the week.
So I think he did Chelsea a favour. To be fair, I don't think he was going to be starting any games, and I think you've just eased the pressure on Potter a little bit, as in one player less that they have to play. I know you're talking about him as being backup. Would you think that would make Partey maybe just play once a week, as in just a Prem, until you maybe got to if you get that far, maybe the semi-final of the Europa?
Jorginho will start tomorrow, and then we'll see. He'll have a blinding game, and everyone will be like, "Oh, he's not that bad." But yeah, he'll start tomorrow.
I think there's a bit of PTSD there, isn't there? Because obviously you guys have taken on like Chelsea pensioners over the years, and it's not worked out. But I don't think this is one of those. I still think he's got qualities to offer.
I will step on this. It is true. When I saw Willian, and when I saw certain players, it was like there were some issues. Like Arsenal really love taking on those ex-Chelsea players. It was like Chelsea went, here's a player we don't want anymore. There you go.
Yeah, but Arteta did want him like 2 seasons ago. So fair play.
So there's a long-standing interest then.
There's previous, yeah, he loves him. He thinks he's great.
Yeah, but think about it. I probably wanted a kebab 2 weeks ago. Don't mean it's going to be stood in date. You don't want it 2 years afterwards.
I think any kebabs in date, I'm pretty sure it's been on that stick for a long time. But
no, you know what I mean, though. You can't tell me and say I wanted him 2 years ago. You probably did, and then once you got him, he was flat.
Well, we clearly still wanted him because we signed him. So
I just think it was cheap as chips for you guys.
Yeah, it's a shrewd signing because, like you said, Arsenal at the FA Cup. They've got Europa League and the Premier League, which they want to win. And to bring in someone of his experience who's won it, I think is a good bit of business by Arteta. Because he can come, like you said, he can come straight into that team when Partey or somebody's injured, and I think he'll do a job for him.
And think about the experience. He's won the Euros. He's won the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's been there, done it.
I really like a guy with a good CV, but I don't think he's done what he needs to do at your club.
Yeah, he hasn't played yet.
Yeah, that's right. And I don't think he will. I think most of the guys you get from the other teams, they're done broken.
But look at it this way, Callula. It's Lokonga out, Jorginho in. Like, which one are you choosing?
Do I have to choose?
Can they both be out?
Can they both be out? That's why that's not a good day.
Mind you, I think that was quite a good move for Lokonga as well. I think it was quite a good move for Lokonga as well.
Okay, so the lad you signed for United, Sabitzer, yeah. Who's better?
Beggars can't be choosers.
Who's better, Jorginho or Sabitzer?
Sabitzer.
Has he won European Championship?
Do you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I really got it from my back on Sabitzer. Do you know why? Because who the hell else are we going to get it? No, let's be honest.
He's not better than Jorginho.
No, but let's think of it honestly.
Two different kind of players.
We didn't think we were going to get nobody. Let's be brutally honest. United didn't think they were going to get Jack. So I'm happy that we got someone.
But what I'm saying,
even if it was from the corner shop, goes to the corner shop. I'm going to take you. Yeah, come with me.
But you still think he's better than Jorginho, even though they're different players.
We got to get what we need. And after Eriksen's injury, I'm sorry, we got the better option. And we got to remember, like, we weren't signing Jack, so I'm kind of happy with what we got, which is something.
Yeah, I would rate Jorginho over Sabitzer.
Yes.
You got
Poro, yeah.
Right.
Zorro.
First things first. Are you a couple of questions? One, are you happy with the signing? And two, is there anybody who you feel has been a great signing for any club?
Right. So in terms of Poro, it was very poor, pardon the pun, from Daniel Levy. Since November we was after this guy, and we left it till the very last minute of the transfer window, right? but it's Daniel Levy for you. I like the way United did their business in terms of Eriksen's injured. Boom, Sabitza's come straight in, no messing around. We're pissed around for ages and ages with his Poro, and apparently City came back for him in the last hours from what I hear. But he said, I've already promised myself to Spurs. Now, I saw him...
Bad decision.
Nah. I saw him for Lisbon against us at Tottenham Stadium, and he's a good player, and I think he played
No,
well.
I mean, it's a bad decision he chose to go to Spurs. So Man City.
Oh, right. Yeah. He's a very good player.
Sid.
The reviews I've read about him and the hype is very good. I'm just hoping that he comes and against City, his former club, on Sunday. So I'm quite pleased with it. What pissed me off, and I think Paxton Road TV lot noticed, I went into meltdown on transfer deadline day with what they'd done with Doherty. I think they absolutely treated him disgustingly. To send him on loan and then terminate his contract because some idiot in the admin department didn't realize that you only allowed 8 players on loan, but yet no one decided to think about that, and then they terminate his contract. I'm like, come on! I was screwing. I went off.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
They terminated his contract.
So,
yeah, he had a year and a half left, and they'd
18
already
months
sent the maximum amount of players out on loan, so they couldn't.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've got
To
idiots
me,
like
it was
this.
harsh Vitorino's. But you got to remember, you're a Spurs fan. Disappointment is the road to justice and lose for you.
But we've got-
I'll tell you what, Spin, to put a positive spin on things, like anything that sees less of Emerson Royale has got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, and Doherty is dog shit, so don't
Do
worry
you know
about
what?
it.
He is.
Do you know what? He was good at Wolves. Yeah, I don't know what happened to when he went to Spurs.
Different system, isn't it? Different system. But last season, up until he got injured against Aston Villa, he started to get his suave back, and he started to play well. Then he got injured, right? I don't want to see Emerson Royal in a Spurs shirt ever again. I tell you that now. So I'm hoping this poor old guy does a good job. I mean, Spence, another one of the young talent everyone was after. You guys, Man United were after him, and everyone was after him. We get him, and we sent him on loan. He plays like 2 minutes.
Terence, what's the situation with that? What I from the outside looking in, I can't work out what's happened. What's the situation there then?
So it was a club purchase, according to Conte. Conte didn't want to buy him. The club bought him. And then what he's saying is, what I see in training, I'm not seeing him trying to get to my system of playing football. Until he's realized how I play football and how my team plays football is when I'll decide whether he's good enough then to start playing. And that's all he keeps saying. Club signing.
Sid, didn't Conte mug off Doherty at one point?
Yes.
And it was like, why don't you play Doherty? And he was just like, well, I don't want to lose.
Yes.
So, but then he kept playing Doherty. I
think with the Doherty one, there was what he said was tongue in cheek. I think people took it out of context. I think at that time we had no right backs, and he said, I have to play him. I don't want to lose the game. And people took it out of context. But the Spence situation, I think, I don't know what, I mean, they were looking at selling at one point, and then Brentford came in for him. And then Brentford said, no, we want a loan with the option to buy. And then they decided, no, we don't want to sell him. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
It's funny, Sid, because when you signed him, he was going to be the next,
Yeah.
I know. Who's a really good right? Is he right back?
He's a right back. Remember against you lot
He's
in
a
the
good
club?
right back.
Yeah.
He's the best right back ever lived.
But let's see what happens. But
that's who he was going to be.
In terms of best January signing, I think, I thought Sabitzer was a decent signing, but he's not the player that he was at Leipzig. Since he's gone to Bayern, I think he's gone down a couple of pegs. I hope, because remember, we were linked with him all last summer as well. And then he decided to go Bayern. So I don't know. There's something missing there with Sabitzer at the moment. Maybe Man United and the players around him and Ten Hag can get the best out of him. But the guy underneath me to the other side is going to love this one. I think the signing, even though Chelsea have bought 8 players and they're all decent players, the signing for me this summer, this window, is Trossard. I think Arsenal have got a quality player. And
Sid, I
you
love
say,
you. He's great. You're the nicest Tottenham fan I've ever
No,
met.
but you know what?
You're great.
Facts are facts. We wanted him. We offer £12 million for a £27 million. It's like going into Harrods and paying £3 for a fucking Louis Vuitton bag, isn't it?
Sid, if it makes you feel better, Arsenal were doing this about 5 years ago. So it can get better.
Sid, if it makes you feel better, Arsenal used to be a South London team, and they moved right next door to you, so you can look at them.
I still have to Google them. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I still have to Google them.
I can't
Guys,
believe
if that's all you've
love.
got, if that's all
No,
you've got,
I've got so much more. Arsenal, don't start your noise just because you've got it this season. No, the rivals are justice and doom. Sid, what are you doing, man?
Mate,
all the love.
Listen,
I was there when we done you at the Emirates. Just so you know, it was one of the greatest games of my life.
Were you there when we done you back?
At
the beginning. So we already were 1-1. So don't say you were there when you done us when we done you.
I was there 2 weeks ago, darling. I was there.
No. But were you there the months ago when we done you back? No, they go. At the beginning of the season, you guys were dominating, and we had done you. So were you there then?
Okay. I wasn't. No, I don't go to away games. I go to home games.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So what? It's 5-4 on aggregate, is it?
Yeah. 5-4. But I tell you a story actually. You know, when last season when Arsenal played Wolves, and I think Arsenal scored the winner in the
in the last minute.
Yeah,
that one.
I had somebody took me and I was sat behind the goal in the box, right? And when Arsenal
was that game as well, Sid? It was amazing.
Yeah, when Arsenal scored, when Wolves scored, I was like, yes, because I was above the Arsenal fans. Wolves fans. When Arsenal scored the winner, I just got up and I just went, fuck this, and I walked out. And the woman behind me, like the one who took me there, she went, look at him. I said, what do you want me to do? Is fucking celebrate Arsenal winning? No way. And they were just laughing their heads off because I was lucky I didn't get battered, to be fair, because I just went, fuck, and I just left the box and I just went out.
I think the comedy one about the Man United thing is they thought they were in the title race, and then we went, don't worry about it. We'll sort you out, which we did. And now you're out of it. Now just go back to your fourth place. Go back to your fourth place.
Sort us out. It took you till what minute to score the winner?
You're only good because you kept your manager that long.
3-2, people.
No. You kept your manager so long, he had to get good. You kept your manager that long, you had to get good.
And we had Palace midweek as well. You lot had a 4 weeks rest.
Oh, here we go. Excuses come out. Remember, you had Odegaard and Solskjaer.
No, we were there back in the day. If you're a real Arsenal fan, you know that we were the rivals. It was back in the day with the two managers of Justice and Doom.
I am.
And what I will say, and what I will say is, enjoy your time now.
I'm enjoying it. Don't worry. I enjoyed denting your tiny bit of hope when you went, actually, we might have a chance here. If we win this game we could be like within 2 points. And guess what happened? We sorted you out, and then Palace sorted you out as well. So that was.
But then you're not gonna tell me that the first part of the season when we beat your ass that you can say shit.
No, you can take that. I don't care. You can take that. You can have that all day. I don't give a shit. That was a good game for us.
Enjoy your one season.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy your one season.
You know what? If
Man City kick your ass, I swear to God, because
if we do win it, it will be the best one for me.
And you know, I'm annoyed as well because Spurs is next door to me. Spurs could actually do something if they could actually play.
Yeah, but are you in the title race though?
Well, we're still in top.
No,
four.
Exactly. Thank you. The silence says it all. You pause.
So tell me what cup you're in. Tell me what cup you're still in.
Cups? Are you joking?
No, what cup are you still in? What cup are you still in? Well, no. Don't turn around because you know it's going to be shame. You know, you better win the Premier League because if you don't even win the cup.
Do you know what's funny?
I'm gonna cry because you're putting the League Cup in my face.
No. I want to know. Sorry to interrupt. Like, you know what shame is? You're doing this video right now. Imagine you don't win shit. No, imagine you're not going to win.
I will come on this show. I will come on this show if we don't win shit, and you can give me. I will sit here and not saying you can give me everything. How about that?
I don't think you're going to be worth. I don't think you're going to be worth it, but I'll try.
Okay. Well, Mr. B, you heard what I said.
Guys, happy Friday. I'm just walking into
just sounds like a bitter Man United fan right now. It's fine.
No, I've got to hold my own. You're an Arsenal fan. I'll give you credit. You're doing well at the moment, but I've got to hold my own.
And we're going to win the league.
Okay.
I mean, I think, well, it comes down to the Man City game now, isn't it? So that's really the only final hurdle for us.
We'll beat City at home and we'll draw with them away.
I mean, look, my thing to that is that if City don't win the first game, it's done.
Yeah.
If they don't win the first game, it's finished because the second game's going to make no difference. That gap's going to be
something's not right with them lot anyway. We'll have to get onto the whole Cancelo thing. I can't have been the only one shocked at that.
I was, you know what? 100%.
I was over.
Who's playing the first home game?
We are.
Is it
say again?
On the 15th?
Is it Arsenal at the Emirates versus City first?
Emirates, 15th of Feb.
It's going to ruin someone's Valentine's, isn't it?
Happy hour.
I don't care about Valentine's, to be fair, mate. I'll take the win.
For me, the last comment, it's the United agenda for me. I'm arguing United no matter what.
Fair play.
Listen. You've always got to back your team. You've always got to back your boys. I said, look, I can't knock Arsenal's hustle. We've seen it with Leicester. Oh, they're not going to win it. They're going to blow up. They're going to blow up. And the longer it's going on, the more I'm thinking that it might just not bloody blow up.
I mean, it should be good for Man United because then you actually might believe you win a title again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, because if we can do it, surely you can do it.
Oh,
no, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? I just want to have a time with him. Like, literally, us two need to just do a video just because I can get you back.
You can come on my show, the Mullet Show. You can come on the Mullet Show.
There you
Special.
go.
Mullet
See?
special.
You got your invite, Callula. You got your invite.
Happy hour. Go for it.
Happy hour. Power hour. How are you, man?
All the hours, happy and powerful hours. I'm good. I walked into this war zone and I was enjoying just the bullets going. And it's beautiful. It's the Friday night takeaway. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. That's what I love about this show.
Yes, it's just this is what we get them on for. We were talking about the best January signing. So if you could give us one quickly before we move on to our next topic of debate.
We haven't seen him on the field yet, but it's Sabitzer. If Eriksson and Fred had a baby, his name would be Sabitzer. Now, guys, I'm serious. We have actually stumbled upon a gold right now. We're not losing a lot, but defensively, we're actually reinforcing. I mean, we're not losing a lot offensively, but we're like reinforcing defensively in the midfield by adding Sabitzer in there. And it's one of those things that I feel like it's going to even surprise Ten Hag and all of us, and how much he's going to get the ball, drive the ball, be able to keep the ball ticking, recycle possession, and also be a strong physical presence, score during set pieces. We're actually looking at some gold right now, and I feel like he's about to be the best signing for January.
He's not been
money's on
Sabitzer, has he?
Say that again?
He's not been playing that well for Bayern, has he? He's not been getting that much game time.
Well, this is about how this system is just gonna just be a plug and play. I've got all the optimism.
Listen, if you get the Sabitzer that was playing for Leipzig, I think he'll smash it with the players around him at Man United. I think.
Sid, the one that was at Leipzig was more of a winger.
Yeah,
he's come in now to play central midfield.
Yeah, so it's a different role, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough because you've already got Casemiro there as well. So you know what? I'm looking forward to him though to see how he actually plays.
Listen, as far as last-minute bargain bucket signings go, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It is a good
Let's
one,
not
though.
pretend like he's the
This
best
is-
signing of the
this-
window. It's crazy.
No, but it's a
We
good
were lucky
signing.
to get him.
I'm gonna. What I will
we were
Wait
looking-
till we see him on the field.
Well, you
What I
know,
will
Man
say
United
is
can't
Emma
win without
Kay-
Casemiro. Then, so.
Yes, that's fine. He'll keep playing. We're just gonna add.
Managed to beat
add
you at Old
around
Trafford
him.
without Casemiro.
Ding, ding.
Emma Kay is saying, have you seen Bayern's midfield? Have you seen the midfield that Bayern have? Kimmich.
Yeah.
There's reasons
They've
why
got
he ain't
Coleman.
gonna play, and these are, and some, it's difficult. It really is difficult. But look, we need to jump onto the other couple of topics.
go.
There's 3 topics on here before look, we've got a couple of games coming up here. Spurs versus City.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, Sid. Come on, do it for the Arsenal, Sid. Do it for the
I'm not
Arsenal.
going to lie.
Come on,
We've
mate.
done the preview show this afternoon, and you're not going to like it.
Talk.
You're going to like it, but I said United City to win 3-2 because I tell you why.
Sid, come on, man. You've got to believe. You've got to believe in this.
No, you know what? It's we up until last week when we played them at their ground, we have a wicked record against Man City. I think we're one of the only clubs to have beaten them. We've not lost to them in 6 games, and we're one of the only teams to have beaten them like 3 times on the trot. And then we went 2-0 up.
Sid, talk us through your emotions in the last game when you were 2-0 up.
Right, 2-0 up.
And what the hell happened in the second half?
I was surprised at halftime we was 2-0 up, right? Because that first half, I don't think they were the better team, but we managed to get 2 goals. And when Emerson Royal scores, freaking hell. You know what I mean? But that first 10 minutes of the second half, I sort of sensed it in the first 5 minutes because Man City at their ground, they're going to come at you. And if you give them that opportunity to come at you, we've got one of the crumbliest. I mean, we're worse than a flake advert. We've got one of the crumbliest defense in the world. Yeah. And we just crumbled like a flake. And they scored 4 goals in 8 minutes or something?
Absolutely capitulated, mate.
Exactly. But that
Yeah.
is Tottenham. If you concede 1 and you come at us, we'll do that again. Only good thing is we're at home. And I
I
think we'll
respect
give
you,
them,
mate. I respect you a lot for that.
and
I
I think
respect you.
we'll give them a good game. But I just fear Mahrez. I'm not bothered about Haaland. I couldn't give a shit about Haaland. I still think Harry Kane's a better striker than him. Yeah.
Stop it, Sid. Stop it.
No,
Come
Sid,
on.
I think
Sid,
so.
what?
Stop
Sid, say it again just to cement what you just said.
I think Kane is a better striker than Haaland.
Do you mean overall? Do you think he has more to his game?
Oh, his whole game, his assists, his goals, right? If you put Harry Kane in that Man City team, he'd probably score more than Haaland does. Haaland,
Are you all right? Is everything
I'm fine,
okay at
I'm
home?
fine.
Do you know how many goals?
I don't know about that. I don't know if he'll outscore Haaland because Haaland is an absolute cyborg.
He's a better striker than Haaland.
Mate,
I think he.
Sid,
And I mean
love
all-round game though, right? Assists and scoring goals. You
But
look
Sid,
at
why
Haaland's
are you saying you're going to lose then if you've got Kane and they've got Haaland? Surely Kane's going to rip it up.
because we've got Eric Dyer and
That's true.
Emerson Royal.
That's true. I'm not going to argue with that.
Exactly.
Might as well
Sid,
throw Doherty in there.
And
This is a massive
You
shout
know,
out.
we got
This
Loris
is a
in goal
massive
as
shout
well.
out,
Don't
Sid.
forget.
Sid, this is a massive shout out. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm just checking.
To be fair, Sid, you're the most logical Spurs fan I've spoken to
You know?
in a long time. I think
You
I
know,
find you refreshing. I
And
find
you
you
know-
a real refresh
But the thing is,
to the brain.
it's
And
fact.
that's an Arsenal fan telling you, as a Spurs fan, that you're not delusional.
I'm not doing look. It's facts. It's facts. If we're shit, we're shit. If we're good, we're good. I'm not gonna milk it. I'm not gonna.
I'm not agreeing on the. I'm not agreeing on the Haaland point. I mean that is totally,
No.
No, I
that
think
is
he is.
wrong. But, yeah.
I think he is, but you know what? It is what it is. But
Are
I
you
think it's
sure?
going to be a really
I
good
can
game.
understand what you're saying, Sid.
No, I
I don't think
think
he's going to
what you
outscore
say,
Haaland by any means, but
Oh,
if
you
you're
know what,
saying
son?
29-year-old Kane has more to his game right now than 22-year-old Haaland, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you should have said
100%.
Son at least. Or said, Son's the one for me. It's not Kane.
Nah.
Kane is not aerodynamic. He can't close his mouth.
Nah.
What's happened to Son this season?
I think
Aerodynamic.
that injury sort of done him over. when he went to Korea for just before the World Cup and he got all that recognition and all that, that done him over. And then when he started doing modeling and catwalks in Calvin Klein underwear, that killed him.
Whoa, there's nothing wrong with modeling and catwalks. Okay? Everyone's allowed it.
Yeah,
I've been there.
don't do modeling.
I don't know. Do you know what? I think the Richarlison signing as well. I don't know. He's just lost his confidence.
I don't think the rest of us knew about this, Sid. So what research did you do into his modelling career?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
He's got a poster on the wall, man. He's a
good looking lad. He's a good looking lad.
And apparently they're having a catwalk off on Sunday. Haaland
catwalk off. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Is that a thing? A catwalk off.
A catwalk off, yeah. Because Haaland's doing this stupidness now. We need the modelling and them pictures that they posted of him a couple of weeks ago. So they're gonna have a catwalk off him and Son. But no, I think it's gonna be a good game on Sunday.
Sounds like something out of South Park or something. Doesn't sound like
okay, can you do us a favour? Can you record it and send us all the catwalk off? Because I want to see.
No, I want Sid. I want Sid on the catwalk off.
Oh,
Sid,
do me a favour as well. Get your best heels on and really walk it out.
Yeah, honestly, I pay decent money to see that. Sid, you on the catwalk, Sid, is priceless. It's money. It's money there, mate.
Too funny.
But no, I think it'll be a good game, and I think City will win 3-2. To be fair.
Okay. Can we have a couple of Robert, welcome all the way from Oklahoma, man. Cormac, I have seen your messages on there. I'm not ignoring you, but right now there's no discussion on Mason Greenwood. So you can keep typing, you can keep putting your Mason Greenwood comments in. But to be honest, bruv, I've seen them and I've purposely gone past them. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just ignoring your comments. So, yeah.
Well, Mr. B, we can call him Voldemort. He should not.
It's not you. It's your comment.
He should not be named.
Who's Voldemort?
Yeah.
Who's Voldemort?
What?
Who's Voldemort?
No, come on.
Listen. CALLULA, don't bite.
No, seriously, is he played for Bayern Munich or something?
He kept Sabitzer out the midfield.
He was in that. Stop it. Man United have just signed Voldemort, so you know he's going to be slotting straight in next to Sabitzer.
You know what? Arsenal. So I can close my eyes. I know it's you.
Guys, my head is completely gone. Brush, your thoughts on the Man City game?
I've got both Haaland and Kane in my fantasy league, so as long as they both score, I'm happy. That's my thoughts on the game. I don't really care. To be honest, I'm just concentrating on Crystal Palace.
Come on. Give us a Give us a real prediction. Give us a proper one. What do you think the score's going to be?
I honestly don't care. Listen, like I said, the only reason I'm invested is because I've got De Bruyne, I've got Haaland and Kane. So yeah, as long as any mixture of those lot score, I don't really care. I'm only focused on Crystal Palace, to be honest.
Aren't you a Man United fan?
Yeah, which is why I'm focused on Crystal Palace.
Are you playing Palace again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got them again.
Oh, beautiful.
We got Palace then Leeds.
Sorry, Josh, I know why you're only interested in that game because you're not in the league. You're not in the league.
How many years have you been waiting?
I understand.
Is it 18?
Now.
Is it? Yeah.
I understand now. I understand. It's cool, man. It's all good. I know now.
Listen, 6 months into our process, like we are ahead of schedule as far as I'm concerned. So
I
happy days.
I think you are, and I think you will win it within the next 3 years.
Oof. It'll be tough, but yeah, we'll see.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Power hour.
And this is God's honest truth. Best teams and players at the Emirates that I've seen all season. I mean, I looked at the stats, and then when I saw the stats, it did seem like didn't seem like that, but you were definitely the best teams to play at the Emirates this season.
Yeah, click that.
So
click that.
So I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit. Like I like to, and just say I feel like Spurs actually gonna get something out of this game.
Love that.
I'm
Oh,
feeling
really?
like it's going to be a draw, a 2-2 draw,
But make sure
because
you
it's
watch
been
it
too
now.
long for Conte. You know, it's. Go ahead, Kalula.
Power, please be logical.
Conte's
No,
not
no.
there.
You know, sometimes it has to be like this. Football is illogical. Sometimes Saudi Arabia beats Argentina. You know.
The quote of the show.
No, Man City haven't scored. Man City haven't scored at the new top. Yeah,
That's right.
they haven't scored there.
The toilet bowl.
So everybody's talking about it being this. Tottenham's form has been. This is. I said this is about the same they've been playing form wise. To be fair, so you know people. So I think it's a draw. I think this has got 1-1 or 2-2 all over it. To be honest,
2-2.
And there's
I
no
can see it
penalty on the
being a draw.
touchline as well, by the way.
Oh, he's having these
He's had his
Gall-
gallbladders removed, yeah.
So what is a gallbladder and how can it be removed? So don't look. Listen, look.
I'm glad you asked that, Mr. B, because I didn't have a clue what that was.
I don't know what it is.
They're stones in your stomach, aren't they?
Well, if it can be removed, it's not a vital organ, Mr. B. That's all you need to know.
It's not an organ, yeah.
Very
It's not an organ.
But what they're doing, when they went in there, they were hoping they'd find a trophy in there to put in our cabinet. But
Sid, you are the best Spurs fan I've ever met. Honestly, I've got nothing but props for you, Sid. You're amazing. I love you.
Oh, Jesus
First
Christ.
proper Spurs fan I've met who's just like says it out. Is not that.
All right. Have we all discussed that one? We think we have. You know what the big one? Yeah. We've got Everton, Arsenal. Now I'm gonna let you go last, Prince of Maine, because I don't think it's fair that you go first.
Okay.
So Power Hour. What you got on Everton, Arsenal? I know we're hoping. To be fair, I'm hoping.
Of course, we're hoping for the elephant to fall, but the elephant is either the tree is very strong, whoever the elephant is sitting. You know, it is crazy. Arsenal's form is going to keep going, and I think that aura is established, and that we're going to walk all over this Everton team with a 3-0 victory.
Ooh.
Unfortunately.
That's a smashing. Kallula.
It's Everton. What do you want from me? No, what do you want from me? Right, okay. Right. You know, we ain't talking no big team. I'm sorry, Everton fans. I don't like toffee, so you can go with that one. I might, let me be nice. 3-1, just see the toffees might get something. You might trickle something in, but really, it's Everton.
Everton are going to win 3-1.
No, we're going to win 3-1. Don't start. I'm going to get you.
We're playing Everton, darling. Kallula, we're playing Everton.
I thought it was Man United.
No, we're playing Everton.
Kallula.
Actually, then logically, that would be the right score anyway. I can't see Everton beating Arsenal.
Wow.
So you got the score right. It was just a completely different topic.
The problem is that I don't care. The problem is I've got to say to my head, you got to care about other teams, Kallula. And I'm just thinking about my own team. You do on a Friday night when from Friday between 10 and 11, you just have to think about all the other teams. All the other time, you can block them out your head. That's absolutely fine. But don't get me wrong, though. I think Arsenal should win. If they don't, I'm going to be surprised. I would be.
Mr. Potters has gone 3-0 Everton. I mean, look, you can tell this is a Man United channel. We are praying so hard.
I literally subbed out the whole Arsenal team.
Yeah, is that Paul Tierney? Is that the Paul Tierney?
Yeah, he's the referee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's got to go to VAR.
Yeah, it is.
I've got to go to VAR.
Well, at least I literally subbed out.
I'm going to give up doing podcasts now. Now I've seen Paul Tierney actually make a comment on the show that I was on. That is the top the thing that I've always wanted in my life.
So,
I'm done.
can Mr. B, let me apologise at least. Oh, honestly, I can't keep replacing the teams. So, Arsenal, I think Arsenal's going to win. And I'm sorry to all the Man United fans because all I was doing was thinking of us.
I
So,
can don't
yeah,
worry
well,
about it. There's no beef. There's no beef. Don't
That's
worry
good.
about it. That's chill,
You can score it with your heart if you want. It's no problem. But
from the
it
comments,
probably makes sense to be a bit,
CALLULA, everyone loves you anyway, so don't worry about it.
No, I felt bad now because all I was doing was concentrating on our team. It's like, wait a minute, there's other teams.
Don't prang out about it. You're all good. You said
don't.
Arsenal will win. So.
No, I did. If Everton beat you, you got to feel shame, you know.
Yeah, no.
I
You're
don't
going to
think-
feel shame.
The most Everton can get is
One goal at
maybe
least. The token goal.
they won't get it. I don't even think they're going to score defensively. I think they'll be much better. I don't think Arsenal are going to score more than 7.
What? Wow.
I think Everton are going to get some licks tomorrow. I can't. They might hold out for maybe a 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so, but they're not taking nothing tomorrow. They're not taking anything tomorrow.
Well, if they do, I'm going to be mystified.
We will all be mystified,
What you got to remember though is Sean Dyche's first game in charge, isn't it? So it's always that manager bounce thing, and Dele Alli's going to come on with 5 minutes to go and score the winner. Get in.
Usually, I'd believe in a new manager bounce, but this is probably the one side that's weakened since the transfer window. They've not brought in anyone, and they lost Gordon. I just don't see where a goal is coming from for them. Even if they, are a bit more compact defensively, fully expect Arsenal to beat them.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
See? So
2 or 3-0 will be comfortable for them.
Nah.
Who said nah? Who said nah?
Don't worry, Paul Tierney. We love you.
You think it's going to? You think it's going to be? You think it's going to be hard for them?
I think Sean Dyche, it's first game in charge, isn't it? New manager, and the teams always do well, don't they? No matter which team sacks a manager, when a new manager comes in, there's always something different about that team. And
have you seen the training
Chelsea?
pictures this week, though, Sid? The players look proper knackered because Dyche has been making them run.
It's good. It's about time.
It's probably more running than they've done in the first half of the season. I just think it will take a little while.
Yeah, it's all them toffees they've been eating, mate. They need to run them off, don't they? Honestly.
So the most we can hope for is maybe an Everton draw. But let's be honest, everybody's expecting an Arsenal win
come
tonight.
on.
Hey, you're not going to come to me, Mr. B. In my opinion. Damn!
You realised.
Because
can I have your
country to all of these people?
What's going on now? Shit, man.
Contrary to all of these people's opinion, I am absolutely shitting a brick about this game. First of all, right? This is my first point, right? New manager bounce. It always happens to us. There'll be a team, they're playing the worst football ever, and then bang, they sack their manager just before they're about to play Arsenal. And guess what? It's happened again, right? And I'm not going to swear. I hate Sean Dyche. I hate his dirty, gravelly voice. It sounds like he smokes about 1 million cigarettes. Just cough, mate. Just cough. Clear it out and speak properly. It's going to be a very hard game. It's going to be a very hard game. And if we come out 1-0, I will be so happy. But I'm telling you right now, right, you watch the first tackle on Saka. You watch that first tackle on Saka. I'm worried for the boy. I'm worried because that's what they're going to do. That's what Man United used to do. Gary Neville, just kick lumps out of them. Just kick lumps out. Just keep playing it up them because they can't play. They can't play. Just keep. That's what they're going to do. So I am worried. I am very worried. And a draw. I could see a draw. And I mean, hopefully.
I think it's a big ask for them to hold on for that long.
In our last 5 games against Burnley, we won once.
This is it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to
But
be
this season, though, I think the stars are aligning for you guys. There's a few results this season
I don't know.
that's gone your way that I thought in previous
admire all
seasons you
your
would have dropped
optimism.
points.
I admire all your
Yeah.
optimism. But, hey.
Well, I think you're going to win, even though I can't even pick the right team. So there you go.
Okay, Mr. B, you can move on now. You can move on. I've said my bit.
You know,
Fricked it up on
fair,
live stream as well.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to hear that. To be fair,
and now it is our team. So at least I'm gonna get kind of get it right.
You got this. You're gonna.
What are you saying, Sean Dyche? We can't understand you. Cough. Just cough. Just cough a few times. Clear it out, bruv. And say it.
But you know what? And I think someone just put it in the group. You know what's going to happen tomorrow, don't you? Onana's going to get on the ball with Saka and he's going to knock him out like you're saying.
No.
And then he's going to turn around and say, "Oh, Nana, what's your name?"
What's my name?
Did it had to be done?
Oh my
God! Love that.
Meeks, welcome to the madness, man. Welcome to the madness, guys. Final score, final game to discuss. Man United Palace. CALLULA.
So just so you know, Man United are playing Palace. It says it just there on the screen. It's Man United.
Right, you know what? I'm normally on point, but tonight, I'm sorry, guys. I freaked it. Oh God! At least it's good value for laughs.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh God, Jamo, right? And I'm gonna order a takeaway after this because that's it now. I'm done.
Come on, chill, don't. You're doing good. You're all good. So okay. Palace 2-1 away win.
No, Palace can't win, even though it's a cool name. When I was growing up, I love the fact they're called Crystal Palace because I was thinking you kick the ball too hard, it destroyed the Palace, and that was for me like the one. No, seriously. And then when I got older, I realised there was actually a palace, and I was like, no way.
It's a Crystal Palace.
Yeah. That actually is.
Don't go back there now because there's not one. So don't get excited.
Don't go back there now.
Proper shithole.
Look, what am I going to say now? 2-0. 2-0. Well, Emma K. I want Emma K. Because that 5-1 is awesome. That 5-0 is awesome. But I'm saying 2-0.
Nice and respectable. Sid.
I've got no
talk to me.
I've got no vested interest in Man United or Crystal Palace, but I think Vieira will. His teams are quite decent. Palace have played well, but I still think you lot at Old Trafford. I think you'll be too good for him. And I've got Rashford as my captain in my fantasy, so I can see Rashford scoring twice, not once, but twice. I think it's going to be comfortable for you guys. I think Palace will huff and puff, but I think your experience and your quality will just do them in the end.
Sid, you should have said they won't blow your house down.
They'll huff and they'll puff, yeah.
What do you mean? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf.
They'll huff and they'll puff, but they won't.
Power hour.
I'm really smelling that Sabitzer goal. Sabitzer debut goal incoming. It's going to be that right foot outside the box. He's going to get it in there. Rashford is going to continue his red hot form. And then Anthony's finally going to get it on target. So three goals for Manchester United. And then one goal from like Doucouré. So 3-1 to United.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brush.
2-1 United. It's going to be a tough game, especially with the fixture list as well. Like, we were a lot stronger midweek in the League Cup than I anticipated. I thought there would be a lot more changes, but there wasn't. Expected to be a little bit of tired legs. But yeah, 2-1. We'll see it through. For context with Sabitzer, he scored 1 goal in the last 15 appearances.
You guys, we are gonna have to clip this. It's scoring
Definitely going to score
tomorrow.
40 yards.
Who didn't I speak to?
Me.
Surprise, surprise. What you got?
United win. Easy win. Easy win. I don't think Palace have got enough. I reckon 2-0 United.
I actually think it's going to be 4. To be fair, I think we're gonna batter them tomorrow.
Mr. B, you sure?
Yeah, 100%. We're going to cause a chaos tomorrow. I really think we're going to cause a chaos.
Revenge.
Just the way that, revenge. I say revenge is probably a strong word, but the way that 3 that came on changed the whole game. I just feel that the level that we're going to step up tomorrow, I think we're going to show Crystal Palace a real good hiding tomorrow. So I'm going to go 4. To be fair, I'm going to go 4. Guys, we're done. Nice and quick.
So soon?
Well, yeah. Well, so listen, we keep you in here. You're going to get yourself lost. You'll be talking about stuff that happened in 2000.
I'm in the Aztec zone. I'm in the Aztec zone. I am. He was like, I'm stuck in the crystal maze. I'm Aztec zone.
You're in the medieval zone, no?
Yeah, Aztec zone.
You're in Aztec one.
I think the rest of us should leave, but you should give Kallula and Ollie another 10 minutes. Just them two going back and forth. Give me time to go grab a snack.
I'm scared of Kallula, I'll be honest.
I
think I've stirred it too much, you know.
Guys, before we go, let's get the rest of these fixtures up here. Obviously, we know Chelsea have blown their load. Villa versus Leicester.
Villa versus
everybody else. Villa versus
Villa win.
Yeah, Villa is winning.
Yeah, Villa's got to win.
Villa win.
I'm going Leicester.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Brentford, Southampton.
Brentford.
Yeah.
I think that was unanimous. We've already know. Wolves, Liverpool.
What about Brighton?
Wolves. I want Wolves.
Gonna go for a draw in that one.
That's got to be Wolves, man.
Damn it.
I'm going for Portugal.
Brighton, Bournemouth.
Brighton.
Brighton,
yeah.
All home wins here. All home wins.
Yeah.
Newcastle, West Ham. Yeah, that's
West
definitely
Ham.
a home
West
win.
Ham.
Newcastle.
West Ham.
Kallula, you need to stop looking at games with the Manchester United head on. There's no way West Ham are going to Newcastle.
No,
you can.
Right.
Kallula.
You can't change me.
Kallula.
I love you, Mr.
I'm not asking to
change
Kallula. I'm not asking to change you, but some of the comments you've made tonight have been downright ridiculous.
Guys, he's gonna, guys, I'm gonna get a tanning from Mr. B after this.
Don't worry, Kallula, you didn't swear, so you've done pretty well.
Yes, you've done all right. See, you still got 3 minutes left.
At least I made people laugh.
There you
At
go.
least I made people laugh.
See, it was me last week. It's you this week. We'll
you
take
are definitely the most
It was me.
entertaining person.
I know. It was me this week. Freaked it up. I'm never going to say that word, so it's going to be West Ham.
That's
okay. Well done.
Okay,
well done.
That's fine. Everybody else,
Newcastle.
Where were we? Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah,
Notts Forest, Leeds.
No, I'm with West Ham though. I'll go with you, Kallula.
Nice.
Okay,
I've got supporters.
Talk with your agenda heads on. That's absolutely fine. Nottingham Forest.
I'm gonna go
Nottingham
Leeds on that
Forest,
one.
Leeds.
Thank
Gonna go Leeds on that one.
Draw.
I don't actually. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't
Draw
like that
written
one.
all over it.
Forest will win that one.
Interesting signings for both of those clubs as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Weston McKinney. And
Ayla
how he fits
Navas.
Yeah.
in. What an upgrade on Dean Henderson that is.
I mean, it's incredible how Forest have been able to run that. To be fair, I've been really surprised how they've been able to do that. But look, Oh, nobody's talking about their financial fair play, so hopefully they will stay up, so they won't get too much headache. Guys, right on cue. You know what? Before we go any further, where's Sid? Where can we find you, man?
Paxton Road TV. Doing loads on there. Reaction show, preview shows. I got my own Sid Says on there. Ask Sid. I'm everywhere. I'm out and about. So yeah, you can catch me on there.
Cheers. Oh man, I got you down. Look, I've worked out how to do it nice. Oh, shit, I didn't. That one there.
Oh, hello.
Yes. Where can we find you? Where can we find
check out Sid on Paxton Road. He's a legend. I love him, Spitz.
Thank you.
You can check out me on the Full-Time Sports Network, the Mullet Show. The days do change, but check out my Twitter. It's all on there. And look, if anyone wants to come on, it's an open house. So anyone can come on whenever you like. All we do is laugh at stupid things in football. That's what we do.
Prince of Maine is your Twitter handle. Prince of Maine as well, yeah?
At Prince of Maine 1, just on the screen there. So if you want to come on.
An Arsenal fan having Prince of Maine Road as his Twitter handle.
Oh, there you go.
The City fan in Closet, isn't he? Main Road.
Where's Main Road? I've never heard of that. Oh, no, sorry. Oasis played there once. That's I know that. Maybe.
Power Hour.
Amazing.
Find you, man.
Right here on the Friday night takeaway is where you'll find me. I also have a YouTube channel called Football Power Hour. So yeah, and there and on all platforms. And yeah, such a pleasure to be here and enjoy these Friday vibes with you guys. So happy Friday.
That's what I like to hear, boy. CALLULA, you're with us. I'm not going to even intro. I'm not even going to ask you where you are. And Brush, we know that you're.
To apologise.
Who's Voldemort?
What you don't have to apologise for nothing. Yeah, that's the invisible.
Who's
that's
Voldemort?
the invisible
Never
Harry Potter guy, I think.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Brush.
Worst film.
You can find me on Twitter.
You're a YouTube whore.
Brushy87.
You're a whore.
Outside of that, you can find me here and just about.
See whore. Guys, thank you for watching. This is me, Mr. B. This was us, the Friday night agenda, Friday night takeaway. It's late. We are out. Thanks for watching.